Okay, a little dark, but we're gonna do, I just got off a plane, 2 trips, so we're gonna do a little post stretching slash if you're going to bed or getting ready for bed, great stretches. So first thing we're gonna do is start with cat-cow, probably my favorite. So same thing, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and then it's whatever feels good. So look up, breathe in, round your back away, push away from the floor and breathe out. I like to go side to side here because I feel like it gets in between the scapulas by the spine. But whatever feels good to you, kind of listen to your body side to side through the hips. Also, I'm at a hotel and this yoga mat came from the exercise room, so gotta use your resources because I'm not about to travel with a yoga mat. So do a couple cat cows, cycling. It's so good for your body when you take care of it. Body appreciates it. I was tired and wanted to go to bed, but I was like, okay, I gotta do some stretches. And it feels so good. Okay, then you're going to rotate, turn your fingers away. If you can go all the way back, awesome. If you're not that flexible, just go to the side. But going back, pointing the fingers, and you're gonna do little circles with the shoulders. So stretching through the forearms. And then in yoga, they talk about ujjayi breath. So it's that like breath, breathing in through your nose. I like to explain it like you're trying to breathe out through your mouth without opening your mouth. So it's like, that's the easiest way for me to make sense. But breathing in through your nose. Okay, then you're going to do a downward dog. So you want to go big fingers. You're going to pop the hips up and you're going to sink your heels to the floor. Let's see if I back up. Okay. So down dog, pedal out your calf. So your heel to the floor and then bend the knee, heel to the floor, bend the knee. And then you're also going to drop your head to the floor. So reaching your head to the floor. Big push through the hands, down the heels. This is going to stretch your calves as well as your hamstring. Might help feel it in your back a little bit. Then you're going to go into Cobra. So you're going to point the toes, come up, hit the low back, pushing away from the floor. Keep breathing. We're going to go back to downward dog. So you're going to flip your toes underneath and push away, popping the hips up, stretching through the calves again. You can pedal them out. And then you're going to lift up one leg as high as you can get it. And then you're going to drag, it's called knee to nose. So you're going to lift, push away from the floor, thick knee to nose. You're going to step through in between both hands. And then we're going to do, this is our world's greatest stretch. We're going to take one hand, you're going to reach, it's the hand that's closest to your foot that's in front. So stretching through the pec, chest, open up, twist. Reach forward. Okay, then you're going to rest this back knee on the floor. You're going to pop this foot up. You're going to try to grab it. This is stretching the quad of the leg that you're pulling. So we're holding here. If you can't reach your foot, another way to do it is take this hand that you reached up, put it on the ground, and then twist the opposite direction and see if you can grab your ankle that way. If you're not too flexible, you could also grab a band or a towel and wrap it around. If you can't grab it, to pull that foot in. Stretching the quad. Okay, then we're gonna go stay tall. Straight leg in front and pull the toes up, leaning into it, stretch the hamstring. If you turn toes out or toes in, you're gonna get different parts of your hamstrings back in the leg. Okay, then you're going to go tall. That same leg's going to go out straight. Let's see. Like this, out straight. And then you're going to lean into that straight leg, trying to hit the adductors on the inside of the leg nice and straight. You don't want to turn the hips. You want to stay nice and straight and leaning into it without turning the shoulders into it. So you're going to feel that stretch through your adductors. And then you're going to take the hand and you're going to reach over. We're trying to hit our obliques. So you're here, reach across and over the top. Same thing, you don't want to drop the shoulders. You want to stay everything, shoulders, hips aligned, and you're just going to tip directly into it. Reach and stretch through the obliques. Same thing, reach back behind you with that hand. You're going to hit the pec again, down those lats. And then we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So you're back to downward dog. Drop in the chest, pedal out the calves. Opposite leg, so you're going to lift one leg up as high as you can get it. Feet push away from the floor, knee to nose, reach and step through. From there, whatever hand is closest to your foot, you're going to open up, twist. Dropping this hip is going to hit your hip flexor. Opening up is going to get your chest. Then you're going to reach forward. Okay, then we're going to rest that back knee, and you're going to reach back with whatever hand you want to. So bend that knee, reach back for your toes, stretching your quads. If you're not that flexible, use this hand that's down in front. Return and reach, try to pull it. Or grab a towel, wrap it around the ankle and pull. Trying to stretch the quads. And then you're going to go up tall. Front leg, you're going to straighten. Pull those toes up and lean into it, stretching the hamstrings. Oh, I'm tight. That's what we'll travel do in a car, in a plane, sitting in a desk all day, on the couch all day. Same thing, you can kind of go toes turned in, ooh, toes in, toes out. You can hit different sections of your hamstring, back of the leg. Okay, then we're going to go turn. And you're going to reach over, well, first adductors, so leaning into it, into that leg without letting the shoulders turn, twist, so we keep tension on the bottom. So here, lean directly over to the side, stretching through the inside of the leg. So if I have opposite hand on top, reaching directly over. And reach back with this hand. You can't see this hand. Reach back. Open up through the shoulder, chest. You bring it around. And then we're going to go back to that half knee here. And then we're going to drop this front leg. Foot is going to come across. And we're going to lean into it. This is called our pigeon pose. So this is the claw of the pigeon. It's like the pigeon wings. Pigeon pose. So leaning into that. You don't want this hip to be open. You want to twist it far enough over. If you're not super flexible, you might be up high. You could put like a pillow underneath there. You feel super, super tight. If you have a yoga block, stack of blankets, whatever, if you're not super flexible. But you want your hips to stay underneath the shoulders, and your heel, back of the knee, and hip lines up in a straight line. So you should feel that in the opposite glute. So whatever knee is bent in front, that glute, you should feel that stretch through there. And then you can lean forward, walk out, lean into it. If it's too much, just come back, stay taller. It's going to be easier. Lean to hold it. You can maybe walk to one side, whatever feels good through the hips, walk to the other side. And then you're going to push up position, other knee forward, and then your foot comes across, sinking down into that pigeon pose on the other side. Fill up your lungs with some air, breathe some energy in. Think about belly breathing. So if you put your hand on your stomach, you want to fill up your hand with air. And same thing, you can kind of lean one way, lean the other way, find spots that need stretching. The other thing you can do is take your foot and play around with it. You can bring your foot in closer, or you can pull your foot out. Let me show you on this side. Pigeon pose here. So if I bring my foot closer towards my groin, or I can bring my foot out and away, and that's going to hit different spots. So play around with what you feel like you need. Going out. Okay, then we're going to do what's called a star stretch. So you're going to lay on the floor. You're going to go, arms are going to be wide. You're going to take your left foot. It's going to reach towards your opposite hand. So right hand, I'm going to twist, reaching up the back, trying to hit my fingers. If you're not that flexible, that's okay. Back to the floor, and then switch sides. Right foot, reach across and over, stretch to left hand. So you're going back and forth. So big hands laying flat like a star. It's called backward star stretch. So flat down, foot to opposite hand. I just pop my back, twist, and then switch sides. Then we're going to go into child's pose. So you're going to go feet together, knees open up a little bit, and you're going to walk your hands out, sinking down through the hips, into the shoulders, chest. You can go forehead on the mat, just resting. And then just sink everything, let it fall down, breathe in through your nose. Even try deep breath, so out. The other thing you can do here is if you're super flexible, you can tent the fingers. So come up onto your fingers here, and that'll give your chest a bigger space to fall into. Then you're going to walk your hands to the right, stretching through those obliques. So really reach. Then you're going to walk your hands the other way. Walk your hands the other way, stretching through the obliques. Okay, then you're going to flip over on your back. We're going to do what's called L overs. So you're going to lay on your back, it's like a star, arms wide, feet. You're going to lift one leg up, feel that stretch through the hamstring, and you're going to cross it over, still trying to hit this hand. So these are called L overs, so trying to reach for that hand. Back to the center lift, drop it down, and then switch sides. Lift up, cross it over, reaching for that hand, twist, center, and lower. Feel that stretch through the hamstring, hips, center, lower. Ooh, tight, 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 tight. I hate stretching my hamstrings. Everything else is okay, but my hamstrings are literally the worst. So painful. Okay, then we're gonna go figure four. So you're going to go ankle on your knee and you're gonna pull it into your chest. So it's called figure four because your legs make the number four. So one leg is straight up in the air, ankle opposite is on that knee, and you're gonna pull it into your chest, stretch the glute, and then you're gonna drop from side to side. So you can go arms wide. You're gonna twist, foot towards the left, stretching, and then twist other way. Knee touches the floor, other side. So we're rocking side to side, twist, figure four,